Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to a video all about snack hacks and snack inspiration. The other day the boys asked me for a snack in the evening and I said they could choose something from the snack drawer if it didn't have sugar in the first 4 ingredients, and it took them ages to find something. So it's really made me reevaluate the packaged snacks that we have, and also it's about to be the summer break, so we're going to be fetching more snacks than ever. I've got 3 growing boys and they are so hungry all the time. So today I really wanted to share with you some simple, healthy snack ideas that my kids really love. I'm also definitely going to set opening hours this summer for the kitchen and give them a 10-minute warning before the kitchen is closed, because it could just go on and on and on asking for snacks. Anyway, I hope you really enjoy this video. I hope you find an idea that your child loves. If you do like this, definitely give it a big thumbs up, because then I'll know to make more. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would absolutely love to have you. But with all that said, let's get into the snack ideas. Okay, so the first snack idea that I wanted to share with you are these nut butter and jam sushi rolls. These are so much fun to make. Caleb loves eating these and they're really simple as well. So I'm just cutting off the crusts on 2 pieces of bread, and then with my rolling pin I'm just going to flatten them as much as I can before then adding on some nut butter. You could use peanut butter, or I'm actually using almond butter today, and then also you can add on some jam or a little bit of honey. You just need a tiny bit really to kind of sweeten it up. I think I've actually put a bit too much on here, but then all you have to do is roll up the sushi rolls, and then you can cut them down to bite-sized pieces. These are a great snack, or you could even use these in a lunchbox as well. And yeah, they're just a little bit more fun and interesting for the kids. And the next snack that I wanted to share with you are these really cute fruit pizzas. These again are super simple to make and they're pretty healthy. All you're going to need are some crackers, some soft cheese, and then some little bits of chopped up fruit. So I'm just spreading the soft cheese on the crackers and then adding the bits of chopped up fruit. You could definitely get your children to make these, or at least add the fruit on top. This just makes it a little bit more fun, really colorful as well, because sometimes with snacks it really is just all about the presentation. So if your children get home from school and they're starving and then you present them with these, they're pretty exciting. And you know, most kids like fruit, like soft cheese, like crackers, so put them all together and there you go. And the next snack idea is perfect for summer. It's these frozen yogurt banana bites, or also frozen yogurt blueberry bites. So all you're going to need is some yogurt. I'm using Greek yogurt because it has a little bit more protein in it. Then you just want to add some chopped up fruit. So I've got some banana and some blueberry as well. And then you kind of just want to coat each piece and then put it onto a baking tray. And I've lined it with some baking paper as well. Then all you have to do is stick that into the freezer for a few hours, or of course you can do it overnight as well, and then they will freeze and it's a really nice snack. You can also do a whole banana. You can add like a popsicle stick to the bottom of it and then give it a good coating, and then you can also add like some sprinkles or chocolate chips, toppings like that. These are really popular in Disneyland as well, but you can easily make them at home, and they look really colorful, a bit more exciting. And these kind of snacks are also perfect if you are weaning a toddler or weaning a little one. These would be like a really great dessert as well. So yeah, you just pop them into the freezer, and then once they're frozen, they're really easy to just peel off of the baking paper. Yeah, there you have it, a delicious, refreshing summer snack. I also personally love this next one. It's apple nachos. These are so delicious and there's a bit of protein on them to keep them fuller for longer as well, and they're just really quick and easy to make. So you just cut up your apples like you normally would. So I've just cut mine into wedges, and then over the top of them you can add some nut butter. Sometimes it's easier to spread if you heat it up first, but this one is quite runny where it's quite new. Then you can also add some honey on top, and then you can also add like some raisins or some sugar-free chocolate chips or sugar-free white chocolate chips as well. It actually looks like nachos, just makes it that bit more exciting. And again, there's a little bit of sweetness on top as well. My kids absolutely love this. This would probably be for all 3 of them, this portion, or at least 2 of them. But yeah, definitely give that a try. Another great idea is to make your own trail mix, and you can pretty much pull this together with ingredients you probably already have in your pantry. And it's called trail mix because people started making these mixes for long hikes. They're really easy to pack. The ingredients are really dense as well, and they give you energy because there's lots of nuts in there. You can add some sweet things as well. So in a bowl, I'm just adding some popcorn, pretzels, some pecans. I put some raisins in, macadamia nuts. You can add seeds like pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds as well. And you can also add a little bit of sweetness like chocolate chips, or some people like to add an element of color like some M&Ms. But like the salty sweetness is really, really yummy. And you can give your child a bowl of this, and you can make it as healthy or as unhealthy as you want to. But yeah, it's a really, really nice one. And this next one, Matt always says just looks weird and is disgusting, but it's one of my absolute favorite snacks personally, and my kids like it as well. I feel like this might be a more like Canadian snack. Like my mum used to always make me celery with peanut butter, and then you can also top it off with things like raisins if you want to, or some people get really creative and add a grape and then make it look like a snail. But it's really delicious. If your child doesn't like eating celery, try this. I also really love to make these cacao and almond protein balls. They're so yummy, and I love this recipe from Deliciously Ella, and she does actually sell these in stores. You can buy them individually, but it obviously works out a lot cheaper, and it's really simple to just make at home. So I'll link the recipe in the description down below. I've been making these for years, and you basically just chuck everything into a food processor. So first off, you want to add almonds and then medjool dates. They make it really, really sweet, and also some coconut oil. So you kind of put that on pulse, mix it all up, and then add some raw cacao powder and then a little bit of almond butter as well, which I think just helps to kind of stick everything together. And then when you have your paste, you basically just roll it into little balls and place that onto a baking tray, and then put that into the freezer for 1 hour. Definitely set a timer because you want to take it out after an hour, and then you can transfer it to some Tupperware and keep that in your fridge. These are so delicious with a cup of tea in the afternoon, like a real sweet treat. And the kids love them as well because the dates make them really, really sweet, but they also have a ton of good things in them, gives them lots of energy as well, and they're just really delicious. I also wanted to show you these really easy to make banana and oatmeal muffins. There's no flour in these. There's no sugar in these. You could make them gluten-free as well if you've got gluten-free oats. And yeah, you can make a big batch of these and just have them ready for when the kids want to have a snack. So first up, I'm just blending 1 banana in my mixer. I'm also adding in 1 egg and some coconut oil as well, about 2 tablespoons. Then I'm adding a teaspoon of baking powder, teaspoon of vanilla extract as well, and that's pretty much everything in terms of like the wet ingredients. So I'm just going to whisk all of that together and then add a 1.5 cups of oats, like oatmeal, and then also a little bit of cinnamon, and just mix that. That is basically it. I would definitely say double the batch. I only had 1 banana in today, but if I had had 2 ripe bananas, I definitely would have made more. And yeah, then put that into cupcake cases or just your silicone cupcake mold, and then stick that into the oven on 180 for about 20 minutes, and that is literally it. If your child is used to like very sugary cakes, they might say, oh, it's not that sweet. So sometimes Caleb, which actually defeats the point, he'll add like a thin layer of Nutella on the top of these, and he really loves them like that. And this next one feels almost too obvious to share, but every day Fraser comes home from school and has hummus with either pita, breadsticks, or veggies. He really loves it, and it's such a nice healthy snack. It's great if you're weaning as well, full of protein. So I just wanted to quickly mention that snack idea. And the last thing that I wanted to share with you is a homemade electrolyte drink. This is great if your child is really into sport, or if you just want to replace their electrolytes after they've had a bug, something like that. There's so many great recipes online. So today I'm adding 2 cups of coconut water. You can use plain water, and actually I'm adding 1/2 cup of just plain water in as well. Then I've added in a little bit of fruit for sweetness and some sea salt. Pink Himalayan salt is even better for electrolyte drinks, but I have run out of it. And I also added in a little bit of lime and a little bit of honey, and then I'm just going to whiz it up. And it's a really great electrolyte drink. You can also use lemon if your child likes lemon, and you can make it to taste. So if they want a bit more honey, you can add that in, but it just kind of replaces the electrolytes that they lose. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.